Distance Education Applications with host Mario Manresa. In today's show, Florida Virtual School, from online educational success to financial distress.
Transforming education worldwide, even if it is one student at a time, might certainly be described by any measure as an insurmountable task that cannot be accomplished by the faint of heart. This, however, has never been a problem for Florida Virtual School, FLVS, the nation's largest and first online public school.
For the past 16 years, highly qualified educators employed here have managed to make a reality the noble and monumental vision of changing the face of global education by focusing on individual students' needs.
In the late 1990s, the option of using the World Wide Web for educational purposes was largely reserved for remote locations in Western Canadian provinces. Here in America, there were limited online learning alternatives, plus no budgets and no laws and regulations to support and sustain the efforts.
Thanks to a $200,000 grant from the Department of Education awarded to the counties of Orange and Alachua in November 1996, a strong partnership emerged, and a group of forward thinkers plowed ahead to create Florida High School in August 1997 after barely 6 months of planning and development and with only 7 staff members. Baptized as Florida Online High School in the year 2000 and rechristened Florida Virtual School in 2001, this giant online education provider has succeeded thanks to its business management model and partnerships with renowned companies such as IBM, Jones Education, and UCompass.
Florida Virtual School is open 365 days a year, and students can access their courses 24/7. Our teachers work year-round. They're available to students 7 days a week from 8 in the morning until 8 p.m., and oftentimes beyond that time they're available to their kids.
These certified teachers are the true heroes behind the remarkable record of nearly 1.3 million semester completions since 1997, when FLVS opened its doors to online education.
About 1,500 part-time and full-time instructors impart knowledge to public, private, charter, and homeschooled students from kindergarten to 12th grade living in Florida's 67 districts, America's 49 remaining states, and more than 65 countries from all over the world.
These kids are normal kids. These kids are your kids. These kids are kids who are public school students, private school students, and homeschool kids. And in Florida, it's free of charge public education to all students in the state. So imagine that.
School districts are lured by the opportunity of establishing franchises with FLVS that must be certified first by the state's Commissioner of Education. These franchises started during the 2003-2004 school year with the goal of reaching out to a larger number of students via online courses.
At that point, legislation was being crafted for Florida Virtual School because we are a public school in the state of Florida, again, free to all students in the state of Florida. But we have this little piece of legislation that directs us to license and sell what we do out of state to bring dollars back into Florida Virtual School for research and development. So at that point, we became a bit of an entrepreneurial spirit, and we started to sell and license our courses and our services and our intellectual capital around the world.
At FLVS, students can take 125 different courses, which represent a 30% increase over the past 5 years. Courses cover core subjects such as English, mathematics, health and physical education, science, social studies, world languages, computer programming, foundations of web design, law studies, journalism, guitar, creative photography, and 16 advanced placement courses. Through the fourth quarter of 2012, FLVS had already scored over 339,000 course completions. Due to the reputation and success of FLVS, during the 2013-2014 school year, 58 school districts and 2 university lab schools expressed their interest in operating franchises.
The success of FLVS is mostly due to its teachers, who are its most important assets.
75% of these teachers has obtained advanced degrees, while 20% holds doctoral degrees. 125 FLVS teachers currently hold National Board certification. Their salaries can reach up to $75,000 a year or up to $108,000 if they are appointed instruction leaders and/or principals.
Now, if the school gets paid, then FLVS teachers will receive a bonus for course completions and will enjoy their full salaries. However, the school is not getting paid, and the livelihood of these teachers and the academic success of FLVS hang in the balance due to a highly controversial funding formula approved by the Florida House Education Appropriations Subcommittee in early 2013.
State Representative Eric Fresson told the Miami Herald that the formula was necessary because FLVS was receiving a disproportionately large share of state education dollars.
Under the new formula, school districts will be receiving less money than in 2012 for students who enroll in online courses.
As a result of the House measure, 177 full-time instructors lost their jobs in early August 2013, which eliminated 10% of full-time positions of FLVS. The job cuts were prompted by a 32% decrease in students' pre-enrollment. Earlier in the summer of 2013, 625 part-time instructors were also fired due to the decrease. Only 36 remained in their positions. 84 different open positions will likely remain vacant because there will not be any money to pay their salaries. All in all, FLVS stands to lose about $40 million in state revenue in 2013 as a result of reduced funding.
Florida Virtual School had never experienced anything like this since its foundation in 1997. So the layoffs were a sad but historical event, as was the decrease in student enrollment. Only the future will tell which way online education will go and what status FLVS will achieve in the face of competition from Florida school districts and shrinking state budget allocations.